My baby looking too good, yeah, she perfect. No, she worth it. When she pull up, all them man, them flirting. And yeah, she know that she a dime. Call up on my line, told her, baby, bring it one time. Yeah. Girl, sit down and relax. Girl, let me put it on you, no time for chit-chat. Because she move like a queen, and I like what I see, and I wanna get more of that.
I undress and he blows the
Inside, yo. What's really good, though? It's your girl, Yezzi.Yezzir.
Your girl, AY, you don't know already.
Listen, you already know what it is, man. We are back. We're going to do a reaction.
Yeah.
A reaction to BET UK, Dating Black. We've got our own opinions, okay? So, we're black, you know. Dating has been done in the past.
She out of it.
I'm at the game. You know.
Must be nice.
Happily out the game.
Must be nice.
She dating.
I'm not. I'm not even available.
She's creeping up to the idea.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually like, must be nice this time. When someone asks me to, she'd be like,
I'm very comfortable at home. That's what she WhatsApps me. Yezzi, I'm so comfortable at home. You don't understand. The streets,
listen, understand that one, someone is coming.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I could be out on these streets or something.
Yeah?
Okay, I'm gonna be out.
Oh, you're gonna be dating in summer? Just out in the streets.
I'm just out. I'm here for a good time, not a long time. I don't know, but like dating. I don't know about dating, but like I might be into the idea of having a conversation.
Okay, that's something.
You know what I mean?
Well, funny you say that because I've seen this.
Yeah.
AY's not seen this, so this is going to be a very blind reaction for her.
Yeah.
And this is about a guy's opinion on the current dating scene. So we're probably going to put the clip up here for you to watch with us, but this is it.
Okay.
It's not just women that are afraid or confused. We are also afraid and confused. For example, I'm so careful as to date certain women, go on dates and want to even put my hand in my pocket because I hear stuff like, man, them being a munch. I ain't trying to be no one's munch.
What's that? What's that?
I ain't trying to be, no one that's a girl's going out with just to
They're just hungry.
They're hungry.
What, man, they're going out?
So this brother said, I don't want to be anyone's munch.
Yeah.
I think that at some point...
You thought I wasn't feeling you? Then nigga don't munch.
My only thing is that, man, grow up. Like, I'm so disappointed from someone that is clearly of age for him to say, oh, I'm hesitant to even go out with certain people because I don't want to be someone's munch. Bro, like, that's why people collect the phone number to begin with, because you collect the phone number to get a rough idea of the person before you even go out on the date. And also, is it bad to expect to take an L when on the path of dating? Like, there's nothing wrong. Okay, she used you for a meal, cool, on to the next one. Does it have to hurt you so much?
No, I think men need to know how to vet then.
Facts.
Because you can know, again, the same way they tell...
Talk about it.
The same way you tell women to pick better. Pick better, baby. Pick better. Okay? Learn how to vet.
It's true.
Okay? Because if you actually pay attention and vet, let people talk, you listen, you're deep. This one is just here for is she for me? Is she for what? Do you know what I mean? Yeah. I think a lot of people are just coming into it. You're just too happy, you're too eager, bro. If you give a chance to just have a conversation, get to know small, just to see where someone's headspace is at before you go out and eat with them, then do you know what I mean? And also, you don't have to go out and eat with them. That's the thing is, you're going out with people whose only idea of fun is to eat. So, of course, that's what you're going to get. Do you get what I'm saying? It's like, if you're really going out in the intention of, I'm getting to know different type of people, you're going to be like, I have things I like to do.
Yeah.
I like to go rock climbing. I like to do go-karting. I like to do golf. Or if you like activity-based stuff. Yeah. So, you like to do those things. So, you would suggest that, no? To the person.
Pottery class.
A young something. Do you know what I mean? No girls using you to go pottery class, bro. No girls are using you for a free pottery
so if the
class.
babe says yes, just know that yes is a real yes.
Exactly. But you guys are choosing to go with people who are like, oh no, I want to go out to eat. Then you know that she's not. What else is she? Like, there's nothing else that is really enticing her. Like, even if like the girl does like to, if she's not using you and she is just going out, she does like to go out for just eating.
Yeah.
Is that someone that you just want that's all they like to do? Like,
boring.
Do you get me? So then that tells me your personality.
Boring.
You're boring and you're mad that she's boring too.
Yeah. Because I don't know. Do people not talk before they go on a date.
I don't get it.
I learned my lesson about not talking. It's a red flag when if you get someone's number, yeah, and this is where the red flag lies. If you get someone's number and you're talking to them and they're not really on talking, they're like, oh, when I see you, I see you. It's because they don't plan on bringing much.
Yeah, so that's really saving it for the date.
And if that's
saving the interest for the date. Again,
you should be interested with me every single day.
Well, this is what I'm saying. Again, it's like there's so many other things to do than just eating. So if you're going to go, you're talking to someone and they're telling you, if you're saying, oh yeah, let's go out on a date, and then you're like, you should, I mean, I'd be assuming if you're the one saying let's go on a date,
the guy,
that you be planning the date. That means it's on you on what the setup is. If she's like, oh, I don't really like doing this, I don't really like doing that, I don't really like doing the other, then, I just like to go out and eat. I'd rather just go out and eat and just have a young drink or whatever, yeah? Then really let's be very, very honest. Like, what are your intentions, bro? Because if you're really looking for a person that you actually mess with, the person that you actually mess with, they're gonna be interested in at least one of those things that you're offering, bro.
It's true. Do
you know what I mean? Because you want people that you want to date someone that you like, that is actually you get along with, that you actually think is a cool person to chat to, because you want to build that kind of relationship, no? But a lot of people are dating people to just be like, I bagged someone.
And you know what it is that because he specifically said, oh, I don't want to be someone's munch. It's like, okay, cool. So if someone goes on a first date,
nigga munch.
That's what I'm saying. But it's, you know what it is, people, and why are you taking the song so seriously? My thing is that, okay, if you go on a date with a woman and she no longer wants to see you after the first date, did she take you for a ride, or is she just saving you from wasting your time pursuing her? But you're going to go and say, oh, she used me for a free meal. Maybe she didn't like you, bro.
Yeah, but that's the thing, because a lot of people... One thing I realized as well, man, you guys really struggle with accepting that someone just doesn't like you.
But apparently, maybe you're supposed to pay half then so they can feel better. Because you always hear this, oh, she used me for a free meal. Take the L.
How many dates are you going on that you're giving out free meals? How many free meals are you giving out? School dinners. Is that what you're doing?
For common date. Oh, she used me. It's a date to get to know you. She got to know you. She doesn't like what she sees. Like, she's moved on.
And you're just doing free meals all the time. Then again, you're telling me about your personality, that if you're just going out with people who just like to eat out all the time, you also don't really have much to bring, because you can't even be, your interest is only people who like to eat.
Sit and watch face and
Thank you. Yeah, if your interest was, I've gone to a couple of eating, I've done a bit of this, I've done a bit of that, then it's different. But you're going out with people who just like to eat all the time, because you're trying to do the same thing as most other guys trying to do. You're just trying to bag, to have a babes there on your arm, just to be like, I've got a babes, I've got this. You know what I mean? Like, you're not trying to find someone that you genuinely connect with, because if you're trying to find people you genuinely connect with, there's a lot of people who would want to do more things than just eat.
Yeah.
There's so many women out here who want to do more things than just eat on the first date.
But don't get me wrong, I like a complimentary dinner to an activity. So if we go out to do something and we go to dinner afterwards, that's cool.
But how many? If you're not, listen, if a girl's good using you, she's not gonna have time to do fake pottery and then eat. She wants to go straight to the eat.
I get what you mean. Like, if you told someone from the jump, I have planned out the date, we're doing X, Y, Z, and she sees bare effort, the first thing you're not going to think of is, oh, I can't wait to use this guy and dip. You're going to be like, oh my gosh, he's taking the time out to plan it. I can't wait to get to know him even more.
And if you do want to just use him, that's a long time to use him just to end up to the meal. Do you get it? If you're using someone that's like, oh, now I've got to spend at least 2 hours before I get to the meal part that I'm actually interested in, for us to pretend like we're having good time and then get to the meal.
I get what you mean.
And then have to put up with him whilst I'm having the meal.
Yeah.
That's at least 4 hours of my day to pretend like I can't.
As in, it's a whole lot of effort for just a meal.
Exactly. You know what I mean? So it's like, my friend, also your interests are not that great.
Nah, like you said from the top, the vetting skills seem to be very poor.
Thank you.
Let's just talk, like, in the London dating scene,
for the same type of people.
The London dating scene, let's just say, from the men that have complained, that I've witnessed the complaints from, it's always the ones with the poorest vetting skills. You don't know how to identify a babe's intentions from the beginning. You act shocked when she acts the way in which you met her, and then you think you can change her. No, the babe you're looking for go find her. The morals and values that you hold so highly, go find her. But you want the girls that look a certain way and you want them to act like nuns.
You can't
You want her to act like, you want her to look like a stripper and act like a nun. And when you can't get that,
yeah, how does that even work?
your mind is blown when you can't get it. If you want the nun, go get the nun. You know where the good girls are at.
Exactly.
And they'll be the same man that go, oh my God, all the good women. You know where the good women are at, but you approach it with a different lens.
But that's it. And it's like, it's because as well when you, and this is another thing that I deep, it's like, especially like when you got like dating apps as well, like you're thinking, oh, she's good, but I can get better. And that's the problem. A lot of people are spoiled in that sense. Oh, swipe. So, yeah, I can have this, but I can have better. I can go for this, I can go, but I can have better. There's always grass is greener on the other side until you realize you don't even have grass anymore.
It's just
weed,
dirt, mud,
weed,
sticks. It's so true though.
Do you know what I mean?
Balding.
Do you know what I mean? You're not having to, where can I get my plants? Because
and you
my
know what
grass
happens? You end up being the uncle queuing outside Tasties.
Yeah, of course.
The uncles at LA Lounge.
The ones that going for the young babes because they feel like, okay, they're the only ones that I can finesse, that can put up in my BS.
Your window, you missed.
And then after the time, and it's like those uncles that go for those young babes that they realize they can't even keep up with them.
And then you end up not knowing you're a sugar daddy. You're a sugar daddy. Yeah. And when someone says you're a sugar daddy,
baby, she's using you.
You're not a boyfriend.
To find her boyfriend soon.
Yeah, you're not a boyfriend. You are a sugar daddy. And there's some sugar daddies, they don't know the sugar daddies. They think that, oh, what's it called? I'm a silver fox. I'm a mature man. I look good for my age. No. You are paying her university fees, nothing more, nothing less.
Because I tell you now, she has goals for someone and it's not you.
It's not you. It's not
and
you.
It's funny when a lot of these guys get this reality because it's like, you got sold a dream. It's not funny, but it's like you got sold a dream. I feel for you. Like a lot of men lied to you. A lot of these rappers lied to you. Do you know what I mean? They lied to you. And now you're sitting there lonely and you're thinking, what the hell? This was a scam, bro. This was a scam. Like, I'm sorry, but like, just vet better, babe. I can't, I'm sorry, but like...
That's part of dating, and I feel like it's not just men. Before the men go, oh my God, what about women? Women too. When you two are dating one another, get to vetting. No one's saying you have to tell someone you're vetting. Obviously, that's weird, but you are vetting in your head mentally. There's a mental vet.
You have to.
Even when someone comes to date, you're looking at what they're wearing and you're vetting, did they make an effort for me?
Thank you. You have to.
Yeah.
You have to, because you want to know whether this person's actually worth investing that energy and time outside of like everything else. So you have to vet.
Yeah.
It's a compulsory, and you guys need to learn how to vet. Like, I'm sorry, but a lot of you lot are just thinking from your penises and your pursuits.
That's it. I'm looking at the relationship between your mum and yourself. That's getting vet.
Do you know what I mean? And saying that, oh yeah, that's why certain men are scared to put their money in their pockets. Some of you don't have money in the pocket to put in.
Talk about it.
Because certain you man are stingy with your own selves, let alone stingy with other people.
Yeah.
So how can you even talk in that sense? And not saying him specifically, but a certain man that do talk like that. And like, oh, girls are, yeah, man, they're just trying to use you. And it's like, you that couldn't even pay for bus fare today. It's not you she's using. Let us not lie.
Yeah, I feel like when you want to approach a relationship, you have to be ready for what it takes to maintain a relationship in all aspects, whether it's spiritually, mentally, physically, financially. There are going to be things that crop up, whether you want to hear it or not. There's expectations for a woman to be able to look up to her man. If you want to be looked up to. If you don't, and it's eye level, you're going to get eye level treatment. If you want to be looked up to, you have to bring that looked up to experience.
And it's also because a lot of these men value, not just the men too, as well, like women are getting lost in that as well. Yeah. Some women. You're valuing money above everything else and understanding that you can have someone that has money, but they don't have time, respect, love. Yeah. Like, they don't have emotional intelligence for you. They have nothing else to bring but that cash dollar. Yeah. And that's what you thought that was the most important, but you don't understand is that is part, everything adds to it. Yeah, there's not one is more important than the other. It all adds to it. And so when you're out here like, oh yeah, cash dollar, like, oh, she wants me for my peas or da 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 da. It's like, because you're only thinking that the only thing you can bring is money. Because the thing is, the reality is, a lot of women that might say, oh, you know, that a lot of men that say, oh, no, because when I was like being like vulnerable or like she wasn't there for me or this other and the other. Some people, yes, I get it, I understand, it happens, but you're not the only one. Women experience that too. Get over it. Like, sorry, like build a bridge. You have to keep heal.
Yeah.
Heal. I'm sorry, you're not the only one. It happens. You're not above it. You're not above pain. Okay, you're not above it.
So was 50 right when he said, if I go back from a hoopty to a Benz, would you poof and disappear like some of my friends? Because I got 21 questions and they all about us. I felt like 50 was spitting facts though.
If you go from a hoopty to a Benz, I mean, it depends on why.
Yeah, from a Benz to a hoopty, something like that.
Yeah, but, it depends on why. Because at the end of the day, if you went from up to down, it means you can go back up, bro. Yeah. You can always, when you're down, the only way is up. And
I feel like this tallies back to the whole love languages thing. It's like, are you ready to love someone the way they want to be loved, or do you want to love them the way you want to love? And that doesn't always work. And I feel like also people have to be realistic with what their expectations are with dating. So hold on. If you're seeing this, it means you haven't subscribed. That's a big insult.
Very rude.
Side eye.
Bombastic.
Side eye.
Rude.
We're going to give you a minute to subscribe.
Okay.
Give you a minute. I think it's fair.
Yeah.
Like, comment, share it with your loved one, or the one you
everyone.
Hate.
Haters.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
I think we've given them enough time.
Yeah, I think.
All right, but let's get back to the episode.
Okay.
So if you want the billionaire, are you ready for the loneliness that comes with being a billionaire's wife?
Yeah, exactly.
Is the money enough for you to keep you warm at night? If it is, fantastic.
Yeah.
But if you know you're going to end up sleeping with a poor boy and get thrown out the yard anyway, I suggest you realize the lifestyle you want and if you're ready to love the person how they want to be loved. Because a millionaire might not need you around them all the time.
No.
But then if your love language is physical touch, quality time, is a recipe for disaster.
Exactly. It's down the drain.
Unless you get that millionaire, let me know you say millionaire, but that kind of busy man who can give you that.
Yeah.
Because people still make time for what they want to make time for.
100%.
Because everybody's busy.
Yeah.
Everybody's busy. There's some people, that this girl would have dated him. Yeah, busy guy, it's not going to work. He'll be with the next gal. Oh my God, he always finds time for me. You be thinking, is this the same guy?
This one that I was calling, he couldn't respond until 5 days later because he said, "Oh,
I'm busy.
I'm busy. The money's calling. The money's calling. It's the only phone call I pick up. Is the money."
Baby,
but he was picking up. He was even the one taking his phone to call.
Baby, just calling to check in on you. How's your day been? Have you eaten? You haven't eaten. Swear. Orders the Uber to the Uber foods.
Just there.
To you. I want to make sure you've eaten. By the way, babe. Put something on nice. I'll be home in a couple of hours. We're going out. As opposed to, babe, knackered. Long day at work. Stress. I can't do it, babe. You know what? Next time I'm off at work, it's all about you. I promise.
Thanks.
Mate, you could have 2 different experiences by the same man.
Oh, 100%. Oh, 100%. 100%. It's also like when the same thing with women though. It's like you get some women like guys who say this, and it's true. When they're like, oh, bro, like this girl, she let him hit it and did all these things for him, but the good guy, this one that's caring and kind, you want him to work real hard to even get a date.
But you know what that reminds me of? It reminds me of the women that never grew out of their bad boy phase. You see, that's toxic. Because that's the same bad boy. It's giving baby boy.
Yeah, because I guess it's like a lot of them, it's like, in that sense, it's like you're so used to like toxic behavior and environment that even though you might appreciate the good person and that's what you ultimately desire, it almost feels boring and undesirable to you because that's not what you've been conditioned to desire.
And when you are with unfamiliar grounds,
exactly,
you're gonna stick to the familiar.
Exactly, you'd rather go for something that's better the devil than you know. The and the devil that you don't.
Talk about it. Oh.
So
Word.
So you know what I mean? They're gonna do all of that and stick to that person. But like, listen, the dating thing is like you can't go into it being afraid, oh, I don't want this, I don't want. You have to learn how to vet. And you have to learn how to cut people off quick when it's not working out. You have to learn to just know when it's time to go.
Yeah.
Pack your shit and go.
Yeah.
And when to stick around and get to see where this might lead to. Do you know what I mean? But I feel like a lot of people don't know how to date. They don't know how to vet.
Yeah.
So then, because they don't know that, they don't know what they want.
You got to know what you want before you even step into the arena.
Are you, whatever you're wanting, are you able to give the same back? Because you can't be saying, I want a traditional man with traditional woman or but with these values, with that values. But you are there. Then what are you bringing?
And you cannot, and you can't provide that haven.
Thank you.
You got to provide the settings for what you want.
Please.
You have to set the tone.
Exactly. But a lot of people are not willing to do that. People are just speaking, innit? People are just speaking, venting. I want this, I want that, I want that. But you're not willing to give back. And then you're wondering why your situation is the way it is. You're trash.
I wasn't said that. I'm more like this. Trash. I was like, oh. I wasn't ready.
Video when
I wasn't ready for that. Shaking it all up.
Because you're trash. Like, you're trash. You're not worth that effort. Even if people think, oh, but I'm a good guy, but you're not good, first of all. Have people that think I'm a good guy, you're not good.
Are you good for me?
Thank you. And some of you are only good or a nice guy because you have other intentions. Because you think by being the nice guy is going to give you things.
You're
entitled to things.
That's the riz you're using.
You're not entitled to things. You're not a good listener. You're not emotionally aware.
You're not attentive.
And you're emotionally intelligent. You're very detached with a lot of things.
Selfish.
Exactly. And if somebody wants somebody that has goals or goals and stuff, you ain't got goals. You're just trying to chill.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And if it's like, if somebody else wants goals and they want to grow, it's not making sense. It's not adding up.
You got to be, with a lot of these things, you have to be on the same page. And I will say when it comes to dating, you have to be, not that you enter it with, oh yeah, I'm ready for this to fail, but get ready that if it doesn't go well, you move on to the next, you bounce back, you don't let it hold you down. Okay, you got used as a munch today. I'm going to holler at this next girl. Hopefully this turns out a lot better. But before we go, final takeaways for this one. Like, as if you were talking to him.
To that guy.
Yeah.
I would say to him, if you're getting used for meals, if you're afraid to get used for meals, you need to ask yourself, do you actually have a personality? Because you got to want more than just eating out with babes.
Yeah.
Again, because I'm sorry, I like somebody who likes to do different things.
Yeah.
Eating is one of those, but I actually like activity-based dates.
Yeah.
If a guy is just saying, oh, we could just go for drinks, it's less appealing to me than a guy who's saying, oh, do you want to go for go-karting? Or, do you know, let's go and do something like...
wine tasting.
Exactly.
Girl, call me up and say you want to go wine tasting. Tell me you want to go to a pottery class. Say, you know what? Let's take a day trip in Paris.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, do different, like, if you like different things, you should want to do those different things with the people that you date. Yeah. And if you're only offering meals, then you're going to get meals type of babes.
Oh, there's calibers to this.
But it's true. Is it not?
Yeah, no,
it's true. Do you know what I mean?
If I disagreed, I would have said, but
some girls will be happy. We're like, okay, cool, let's go ape in the morning.
Okay.
Then we can go have like a nice little brunch.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And then that's our day. Oh, then we can go our homes, and maybe later on meet up for dinner.
Okay, it's an all-dayer.
It can be an all-dayer. Yeah. But y'all can't even think like that. Yeah. You ain't even getting even ready. Because that's fun. Do you get what I mean? Those kind of things. It's like you're making... Because you're like, oh, I want you want to spend time. And I was saying that, oh, you have to do... If you're thinking that that's too much for my bank account, you can just go ape and go for brunch. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? There's deals. Even with those things, there's deals.
It's true.
Exactly. So it's not as expensive. It's not too spenny. Brunches, there's deals where you can do 2 people for 30 quid. Do you know what I mean? Go ape. There's things as well.
Bottomless brunch as well, you know.
Exactly.
Bottomless.
So you can have fun with those things, but you're just saying, let's go out and eat because it's easier for you.
And he probably literally just went to dinner.
Yeah.
But I'm assuming because,
I'm
like
gonna
you
say,
said,
like, you need to dabble with your own interest in life, and figure out what that is, and then date accordingly to that. Don't date with just like how other people date, meals. Because you might be a munch a couple of times. First of all, I thought a munch wasn't even that. I thought it was
something else.
Yeah, but
yeah.
But
There's
anyway,
different. Yeah, I know.
Yeah. So he used it in the wrong terminology, but it's good. It's okay. Yeah, it's okay. But date people for that have the similar desires and wants as you. Don't date people because you see how people are doing the same thing. And if you don't know what that is, then you maybe shouldn't date, and figure out what you actually desire in life and want within a partner.
Yeah. I hear you. As in, if you see someone going Mr. Charles, you ain't got to go Mr. Charles. Mm-hmm. You don't have to go Novikov. You don't have to go to the Ivy just because someone else did.
Wow.
According to the person you're speaking to, do it. Final takeaway, I would say that love comes with a risk. Love comes with vulnerability. Mm-hmm. Love comes with trust. And with all these things, it takes time. It takes, I don't want to say practice, but experience. Because you will get it at the end of the day. Mm-hmm. But whether it's one person, 10 people, but it's there. Yeah. It's all about whether you're willing to take the risk. Because everything's a risk. But that's
Learn
it,
how
man.
to vet.
Learn how to vet.
Learn how to vet.
Listen, you've been...
Pick better.
In the words of AY, you better learn how to vet and pick better, man.
Yeah.
You've been listening and watching the Hey Sis, but there's something you got to do before you go.
Like, subscribe, comment, follow.
That's
Listen, we are multifaceted beings. We have a lot of things that we are doing. And I know you would like everything that we do. So make sure you go and follow our pages.
Yeah, it'll be here somewhere.
Yeah? Thank you.
And I wanna get more of that.
I undress and he blows success. Lay down as you decompress. Come on and forget the stress. Got the 9 to 5 cause he tryna change his life. He can't help it but to show his bad side. So for me, just see when he want that good.